Find the intervals in which the following functions are increasing or decreasing. Fx equals to x upon x square plus 4. First find its differentiation. F dash x equals to what? Denominator into differentiation of numerator minus numerator into differentiation of denominator upon square of denominator equals to x square plus 4 minus 2x square over x square plus 4 whole square equals to 4 minus x square upon x square plus 4 whole square. And for increasing function, what is the condition? Factorize it also. 2 plus x into 2 minus x upon x square plus 4 whole square. Okay. And you can write one more line. X must be the first term of the factor. So x plus 2, there is no problem. But in 2 minus x, we have to take minus common to make it x minus 2. So this f dash x has two zeros. What are the two zeros? One is minus 2 and other is plus 2. X, when we take x plus 2 equals 0, x equals to minus 2. When we take x minus 2 equals to 0, x equals to 2. And this x square plus 4 cannot be 0 as both are the positive terms. Sum of two positive terms cannot be 0. Now for increasing function, what is the condition for increasing function?
Differentiation should be greater than or equal to 0.
F dash x must be greater than or equal to 0. It implies minus x plus 2 into x minus 2 over x square plus 2 whole square is strictly greater than 0. Sorry, is greater than or equal to 0. And this x square plus 2 whole square is positive, so we can multiply both sides by this positive number. And inequality is reversed when sign are changed. And then use the method again. For different intervals and drawing them in number line. Two zeros are minus 2 and 2. And the three regions are, first is x is less than equal to minus 2. Second is x lying between minus 2 to 2. Third is x is greater than or equal to 2. And x plus 2 into x minus 2, what is the value? Take a test point. Okay, take a test point which is less than minus 2. What will be the value?
Minus 3.
Minus 4.
3.
Between minus 2 to 2, 0, greater than 2, 5. And find the value of x plus 2 into x minus 2, whether it is positive or negative. So minus 4 plus 2 into minus 2 minus 2, the value is minus 4 into minus 2, 8. Means it is positive. Okay. So at less than minus 2, the value is positive. Again, when you use 0, 0 plus 2 into 0 minus 2 is minus 4. So it is negative. Then 5 plus 2 into 5 minus 2, 7 3s are 21, which is positive again. So plus minus plus. Okay. Means for less than 0, the value is, which interval will satisfy less than 0? At which interval it is negative? Look at this. What will be the answer for increasing function?
It
Minus
lies between
infinity.
-2 and 2.
Huh? X lies between -2 to 2. So x belongs to the closed interval -2 to 2. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
And for decreasing function, f dash x must be less than equal to 0, and it will finally give opposite to this, means x plus 2 into x minus 2 is positive, which is possible when x is less than -2 or x is greater than equal to 2. And in integral form, we represent it by x belongs to minus infinity to minus 2. Minus infinity is in open bracket. Minus infinity and minus 2 is included. Union 2 to infinity. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Fx is decreasing in minus infinity to minus 2 union 2 to infinity, means beyond minus 2 to 2. Okay. And it is increasing between minus 2 to 2. Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now the next doubt,
Yes, sir.
question number 9. Fx equals to x plus 3 whole cube, x minus 5 whole cube. Means use the same process always. To find the point of maximum decreasing and increasing, for fx equals to x plus 3 whole cube into x minus 5 whole cube first we will find the differentiation f dash x. Okay, x plus 3 whole cube into x minus 5 whole cube. Yes,
X plus 3 whole cube into differentiation of x minus 5 whole cube.
so first function into differentiation of second function. Okay,
Plus x minus 5 whole cube into differentiation of
second
x plus 3
function
whole cube.
into differentiation of first function. Okay, tell now.
X plus 3 whole cube
Equals to
into
x plus 3 whole cube into
3 into x minus 5 whole square into 1
differentiation of x minus 5, 1 minus 0. Okay, very good. Plus
x minus 5 whole cube into 3 into x plus 3 whole square into 1 plus 0.
okay. Now the first term is 3 ones are 3 into x plus 3 whole cube into x minus 5 whole square, plus second term is 3 ones are 3. Both the powers are 3.
Yes, sir.
X minus 5 whole cube into x plus 3 whole square. Factorize it. 3 is common. The smaller power x plus 3 whole square is common. The smaller power x minus 5 whole square is also common. In first bracket it is x plus 3 plus in second bracket x minus 5 equals to 3 into x plus 3 whole square into x minus 5 whole square into x plus x 2x minus 2. Take 2 common from this bracket. 3 to just 6 into x plus 3 whole square into x minus 5 whole square into x minus 1. Is that clear to you? So
Yes.
zeros of this equation? What are the zeros of this function? Sorry, not equation. This is the function. So what are the zeros of this function? Tell now.
-3, 5, 1.
When we take it as 0, the values of x are called zeros of this functions. So f dash x is 0 at x equals to -3, x equals to 5, and x equals to 1. So these should be taken as 3 points on the number line. So draw a number line and mark these 3 points on that number line. First point is -3, the smallest point. Second is 1. Third is 5. And what is the first interval?
Less than -3.
Minus infinity to -3. Second point,
Lying between -3 and 1.
-3 to 1. Third point, third interval, -1
1
1 to 5.
to 5. And the final point, final interval, 5 to infinity.
5 to infinity.
So we have to check these. Okay. Whether at which region the value of f dash x is positive and at which region it is negative. Is that clear to you? So first of all, write the intervals. X. First is x is less than equal to -3. Second, x lying between -3 to 1. Third, x lying between 1 to 5. Fourth, x is greater than equal to 5. Then take a test point. Is that clear to you? So take a test point x less than -3. So can we take -4? Next is x lying between -3 to 1, take 0. 1 to 5, 2. Greater than 5, 6. Check for f dash x now, which is x plus 3 whole square, means in place of x we will use -4 plus 6 whole square. 3 it is. -4 plus 3 whole square. It is 3 now. Into, and the 6 is constant. So it will not affect the value. It will not affect the sign, whether it is positive or negative. So we will not use this. Okay, -4 plus 3 whole square into 4 minus 5 whole square into 4 minus 1. The value is 3 into 1 into 1. The value is 3 only. Okay. Again, when x lies between -3 to 1, use 0. So 0 plus 3 whole square into 0 minus 5 whole square into 0 minus 1. Positive, positive, negative. So it is negative. Okay. Next is 2. Test point is 2, which lying between 1 to 5. 2 plus 3 whole square into 2 minus 5 whole square. Both are positive. Into 2 minus 1. So the result is positive again. Next is 6. 6 plus 3 whole square. 6 minus 5 whole square. 6 minus 1. All are positive. So product is also positive. So what are the regions for increasing functions? For increasing function, we know that f dash x must be greater than equal to 0, which is when x is less than equal to -3 or less than equal to -3 is -4. -4 plus p whole square, 4 minus p whole square into this is -4 minus 1. Okay. So it must be -5. So this is also negative. So f dash x is greater than 0 at these two intervals. Means when x lies between 1 to 5 and x is greater than or equal to 5. And if we combine them, so what will be the result? Will it not be x greater than or equal to 1? That is, x belongs to 1 to infinity. So function fx is increasing when its value lies between 1 to infinity, and for decreasing from -infinity to 1 only. Is that clear to you?
Yes.
For decreasing function, f dash x must be less than equal to 0. That is, at these 2 points, from starting from -infinity to 1. Means x is less than or equal to 1. And in interval form, we write it x belongs to -infinity excluded to 1 included. Is that clear to you? So for increasing function, x belongs to 1 to infinity. And for decreasing function, it lies from -infinity to 1. Understood, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Read question number 12.
Find the intervals in which the function f given by fx equals to sin x minus cos x, where x is lies between
fx
0 to
equals to sin x minus cos x. Wait for the information to be written on the board. Then read further.
where x lies between 0 to
2 pi.
2 pi.
Find the intervals in which the function f given by fx equals to sin x minus cos x, x lies between 0 to 2 pi is strictly increasing or strictly decreasing. Means we have to find both, for which this function is either strictly increasing or strictly decreasing. Okay. And only the interval x lies between 0 to 2 pi. So procedure is same. First find f dash x. Differentiation of sin x is cos x, and differentiation of cos x is minus sin x. So it is cos x plus sin x. Is that clear to you? And now this cos x plus sin x. So divide by √2, multiply by √2, and then divide by √2. Why? Do you know?
To make it a
Whenever we have
single
already
function.
discussed, whenever a function is in the form of a sin x plus b cos x, so we multiply by √a square plus b square, and we divide by √a square plus b square. This time you have to learn this. We have discussed this earlier in trigonometry. Why we should do this. So √2 into, now this 1 by √2 is cos pi by 4 into cos x plus sin pi by 4 into sin x. It will acquire the form of cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. And which formula is cos A cos B plus sin A sin B?
Cos A minus
cos B.
Cos A minus B. So this is root 2 cos A minus B. Okay. Now when x lies between what? It is given the interval 0 to 2 pi. So when x lies between 0 to 2 pi, so minus x will lie between minus 2 pi to 0. Inequality is reversed when sign are changed. Add pi by 4 to all three. Pi by 4 minus x will lie between pi by 4 minus 2 pi to pi by 4. 4 to the 8. So it is minus 7 pi by 4. To pi by 4. Okay. So what about this cos pi by 4 minus x? This we must think. We know that value of cos we have to find the minimum and maximum value in the interval cos pi by 4 minus x. Will 0 lie between this interval or not? Pi by 4
Yes, sir.
0 will lie between this minus 7 pi by 4 to pi by 4. And we know that the
Yes, sir.
value of cos x is at 0. Is that clear to you? So the maximum value of cos pi by 4 minus x will be 1. Is that clear to you? And minus pi will also lie between this or not? Minus pi.
Yes, sir.
Cos of minus theta is cos theta. And the value of cos pi is minus 1. And we know that the minimum value of cos is minus 1. Is that clear to you? So in this given interval, cos pi by 4 minus x is lying between minus 1 to 1. Now if you multiply all the terms with root 2, so root 2 cos pi by 4 minus, okay, we have to find the, not the maximum or minimum values, but we have to find at which point it is negative and which point it is positive. Okay, wait. Now we know that cos is positive in which quadrant? Can you tell?
Fourth,
And
First and
first
fourth.
also by.
first and fourth.
And this minus 7 pi by 4 is lying in which quadrant? Minus 7 pi by 4 means
The fourth quadrant.
pi plus pi by 4. So it is in which quadrant? Can you tell the value of this angle?
360.
360.
No. In terms of pi.
0.
2 pi.
2 pi.
Look at this, the direction. It is 2 pi when we move in this direction. Then it is 2 pi. Understood? But if it moves in this direction, its value is what?
Minus 2 pi.
2 pi and minus 2 pi are same. And if you add pi by 4, so pi by 4 will move in this direction. So this point means from this point to this point, this angle is minus 7 pi by 4. Is that clear to you? Means minus 7 pi by 4 is lying in which quadrant?
First.
Quadrant is this first. Okay. So this is minus 7 pi by 4. And pi by 4 lies in which quadrant?
First.
First.
This is the same angle. And it will give only the positive value, it means. Both the angles are same in the interval 0 to 2 pi. Means it is throughout positive, na?
Yes, sir.
And if f dash x is positive, means function is completely, if f dash x is positive for all x lying between 0 to 2 pi, this we have proved. Means fx is increasing in 0 to 2 pi and is not decreasing at all. Is that clear to you? Understood?
Yes.
Yes.
Means if we first use x, then pi by 4, it will be easier and accurate by finding it using the graph. Means cos x cos pi by 4 plus sin x sin pi by 4 will be there. Okay. So it is root 2 cos x minus pi by 4. Now, if you draw the graph of this function, root 2 cos x minus pi by 4, or only cos x minus 4 is sufficient. Root 2 is already positive. This is the coefficient only. Okay. So this is origin. And if you take x equals to 0, can you tell the value of f dash x?
1.
Cos pi by 4 equals to 1 by root 2. And if you multiply it by root 2, it will be 1. Okay. Then at x equals to pi by 4,
Root.
root 2. Root 2 means it is greater than 1, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is the value. And then at pi by 2,
1.
Pi by 2
1.
pi by 4 is pi by 4. So it is 1 again. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
And next point is 3 pi by 4. We are taking the table of pi by 4. Multiples of pi by 4. Ones are pi by 4, pi by 4, 2s are pi by 2, pi by 4, 3s are 3 pi by 4. So what will be the value at 3 pi by 4?
0.
3 pi by 4 minus pi by 4, 2 pi by 4, that is pi by 2, and value of cos pi by 2 is 0. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
And what is the interval given to us? 0 to
2 pi.
2 pi. Okay. Then the next is pi, na? Multiple of pi by 4 is pi. And what will be the value at pi? Pi minus pi by 4. It is in second quadrant.
minus root 2.
Pi minus pi by 4 is minus root 2. And when we multiply it by
Yes, sir.
it will be minus 1. Next is 5 pi by 4. Okay. And what will be the value at 5 pi by 4?
Minus 1.
Minus 1 into root 2 is also there.
Minus root 2.
Okay. Next is
Yes, sir.
6 pi by 4. 6 pi by 4 minus pi by 4, 5 pi by 4. Means it is in third quadrant. So value is again minus 1. Is that clear to you? And finally, not finally, it is 7 pi by 4. Then 2 pi, which is again plus 1. So it is positive in these 2 points, okay, and negative in this. So increasing from 0 to 3 pi by 4 and 7 pi by 4 to 2 pi, okay, and decreasing from 3 pi by 4 to 7 pi by 4. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Increasing from 0 to 3 pi by 4 union, and strictly increasing is there. So leave these 2 points, hai na, at which it is 0. Is that clear to you? And strictly decreasing from 3 pi by 4 to 7 pi by 4. Is that clear to you? Understood, na?
Yes, sir.
So without graph, it will be difficult to solve this. That's why I have first discussed it without using